I'm an emo kid, non-conforming as can be. You be non-conforming too if you look just like me. I have paint on my nails and makeup on my face. I'm almost emo enough to start shaving my legs, cause I feel real deep when I'm dressing in drag. I call it freedom of expression, most just call me a fag, cause our dudes look like chicks and our chicks look like dykes, cause emo is one step below transvestite. Stop my breathing and slit my throat. I must be emo, I don't jump around when I go to shows.
This is your boy Squeekz, pulling this down a little bit here. There we go. Yeah, you can see my Lego house there in the background. But today we will actually be getting into some controversial topics, per se. Some actual ranting, I guess would be a better term. So today's topic will be one that a lot of you have probably already heard about a lot, but I would just like to take the time out to voice my opinion on it, especially with all of the recent shit going on about it, and that is the topic of bullying. Now, Squeekz wasn't necessarily bullied growing up, because I'm such an awesome person that people tend not to want to fuck with me. But having that said, I have been picked on and made fun of and put down quite a bit. Especially seeing as how I did have a very mentally abusive father who would pretty much do that to me all the time anyway, so I know what it's like to feel put down and worthless and really just like you want to kill yourself. And yes, on camera right now, I will say that I have tried to kill myself many times. It's in my past, I don't really care. You will find out that that's just my personality. If it's in my past, I just don't care. I will tell whoever. Such as I used to do cocaine. I used to do lots and lots of cocaine. It's in my past, I don't do it anymore. So, it doesn't really matter. But anywho, back onto the topic. This is what happens when an ADHD kid starts recording himself talking. He just starts going all over the fucking place. But, so, bullying. Now, everyone heard about Amanda Todd. And I'm sure everyone heard about Felicia Garcias or whatever that fucking Mexican wants to call herself. I don't know. It's been a while since I took Spanish. I don't exactly remember how to pronounce things. Not the point. The point being that, at least in the case of Amanda Todd, she asked for it. She did. If you know the actual full story of what happened, she was a massive bitch, but then wanted to play the victim about getting picked on all the time, even though she was bringing it upon herself by being a bitch. And then she goes and does some horror shit on the internet, and because of all the negative comments she got, she kills herself, and everyone's supposed to feel sorry for her? Like, I'm confused about that whole thing. Why feel sorry for someone who did something willingly and then got bullied for it and then she killed herself? She's not a good person for doing that. Suicide is selfish, as I've come to learn. Anyone who disagrees, well, you're kind of wrong. Now, granted, I understand that sometimes, as in my case, that really does feel like the only way out, where you just want the pain to stop. So you think, oh, suicide. But if you fail, especially multiple times, after a while you kind of learn, is like, obviously, A, I'm not meant to die right now. That's a whole nother topic I'm not even going to touch on this video. This is all about bullying. Gonna try to stay on the track here. That's what Felicia Garcias did. Jokes are necessary. Calm down. That's another thing you'll learn. I joke about everything, from the color of my skin to the fact that I wear skinny jeans, and the fact that my shirt says "laugh my fucking ass off." So, bullying is a necessary thing in anyone's life. Now, that may sound extremely horrible, but let me explain. If you go 30 years of your life with no one in the world saying one mean thing to you, ever, you never had any negative criticism or negative construction, you never had a negative word said to you your entire life. And then all of a sudden you piss someone off and they just go off on you. And they call you every name in the book. And what would you do? Try to put yourself in that position. I know it's extremely hard because who goes their entire life without hearing a negative word? But it does happen, like people in bubbles. For those of you not knowing, like people who are born without immune systems or really low immune systems, so they have to live in a sterilized bubble and have all of their food sterilized before they can eat it because it could kill them. They could get the common cold and die, basically, is what I'm saying. But people like that. You're 30 years old and someone calls you a cocksucking asshole who late at night goes out and fucks 20 dudes all at the same time and they jizz all over their face, and he's just sitting there with a double hand job and everything. I don't know. I can't think of a pretty good insult because I insult people based on who they are. I'm not even going to try to bring up people. So we'll just go with that. That person's not going to know what to do because they've never experienced negativity. So all I'm really saying is that bullying is like natural selection. You weed out those who are too weak to fight through it and realize that, hey, this shit's not always gonna happen. I just have to ride it through, and eventually life gets better. And yes, as I sit here in my depression, life does eventually get better. I know this for a fact. It's just all about riding it through. If you're on a train and you're going to Los Angeles, are you going to stop and get off in New Mexico? No. Why would you do that? You're going to California. Why would you get off at New Mexico? That doesn't make any sense. That's what suicide is. If you want to be something in life, if you have plans and aspirations, why would you go and kill yourself and stop that from ever happening? The other thing is, it builds you, it makes you stronger. When you're bullied, sure, you become scarred. Maybe not physically, unless you do physical scarring and whatnot. That's neither here nor there. But you are forever scarred. You always remember those hurtful words and those feelings that you had. But again, you have to move past it. Such as, I stopped caring about people calling me nigger about 5th grade. After hearing it every day, day in, day out, I learned it's better for me, at least, and I would recommend it, honestly. It's better just for anyone to just, instead of taking it personally and taking it as an attack, even if it is a personal attack on you, just to laugh it off and be like, yeah, I'm a nigger. Whatever. So, and that's how I became Squeekz, Latrob's one and only nigger emo, or Nemo for short. I am the most self-racist black person you will most likely ever meet. That's just how I decided to cope with it. Now, not saying that if someone were to come up to me and flat out be like, you're a nigger, you don't deserve to live, blah blah blah, that I'm not going to knock them the fuck out. Like, I'm not a pushover or anything. If you're going to be serious with me, I'll be serious right back. But if you're going to come up to me and you're going to be like, hey Squeekz, I got some fried chicken. You want some? You want some fried chicken, boy? Huh? Look at the fried chicken. Look at the fried chicken. You want some fried chicken? Then I'm just going to laugh my ass off. Quite literally, too. There's been plenty of times where I have fallen onto the floor just from laughing because of something racist someone said. So my whole point, though, because I'm getting way off track yet again, if a kid is never bullied in their life, they're going to be a lot weaker than someone who did get bullied their entire life. It's all about rising up and overcoming. If you don't feel that you can handle that challenge, then by all means, fly away. There will be people who will miss you, but for the most part, unless, of course, they put it on Facebook and everyone has to make a big, huge fucking deal about it, no one's gonna give two shits. You're gonna have a little circle, people who care, and then everyone else who is just like, who the fuck is this person? Oh, they killed themselves. Huh, sucks to be them. That's just my personal views on it, at least. If you have, any negative comments, bring them on. Come on, I can take it. I'm a big boy here. I'm 19 motherfucking years old. Do you know how many people I had to kill to achieve this title? Do you? It was a lot of fucking people. There is a pile of dead bodies over there that I will not put on camera because I don't want the cops called. Because I am black. I could be holding a butter knife and get sent to jail because I was gonna kill the police officer who came to arrest me with a butter knife. That's the world that we live in, sadly. I digress. There's not really a dead body. There's not really a pile of dead bodies over there. Nobody called the cops. Don't take me too seriously here. This is a serious video. But know when I'm joking. I mean, come on. Fucking people nowadays. But I digress yet again. Bullying is necessary. It strengthens kids. If you don't bully, then everyone's just going to be a whiny bunch of pussy pissants. That anytime someone says anything negative, you have the fucking FBI on that kid's ass. Oh, this kid called me a dork! And then you got like 20 dudes busting in through windows, aimed guns pointed at this 6-year-old kid. What did you say? What did you say? Imagine that! This is what's going to happen if you continue this crusade to stop bullying. You're going to have FBI agents jumping in through windows, pointing loaded guns at 6-year-old kids for calling someone a boogerhead. Or saying that someone has cooties. Do you remember cooties? I haven't heard the word cooties in fucking years. But that was like the biggest deal when you're a child. Oh, he has cooties, don't touch him, stay away from him. And you single that kid out. Because he dresses a little bit differently or whatever. Big fucking deal. You have seen how I dressed, assuming that you watched my rant about Legos. I wear tight-fitting clothes, and including skinny jeans. Do you think I give two flying fucks what anyone has to say? I get called a faggot at least like 20 times a day. Do you think it bothers me? No, because I know I look damn sexy in my skinny jeans. Bitches love skinny jeans. I used to wear eyeliner under my eyes. I used to paint my nails black. Do you think I give a shit? Fuck no. If it were up to me, I'd still have on my eyeliner, and I'd still be painting my nails, but my work won't allow painted nails, so that's not that big of a deal. It was really just to help me stop biting my nails, which I've been doing a pretty good job at without it. So, quick recap here. Bullying is necessary. Strengthens kids. Makes sure that FBI agents won't be busting through windows pointing loaded guns at kids. If you love children, don't tell them not to bully a kid. Tell them to bully the piss out of that kid. To a degree. To a degree. I'm not saying hardcore every 3 seconds of the day you were saying something mean to this kid. Like, you were just going out of your way to bully him. But bullying is still necessary. Leave your comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends. Or don't, because I've probably pissed off so many of you. But again, this kid right here, he don't give two flying fucks. I've said what I needed to say. I've spoken my mind. And that's it. As always, this has been your boy Squeekz. Peace out, guys.